Oi pessoal, tudo bem? Bom, como prometido no Twitter, aqui vão todas as minhas perguntas que vocês fizeram no Twitter pra mim sobre ser desenvolvedor júnior aqui na Europa, questões de mudança e tudo mais. Então esse vídeo vai ser muito pra responder todas as perguntas. Eu acho que eu vou fazer esse vídeo em duas partes, então essa aqui é a parte 1 e aí vocês acompanhem o resto das perguntas na parte 2. Todas as perguntas vão ser respondidas, tá bom? E como a pessoa que tá aqui comigo fala inglês, eu vou ter que mudar para inglês. Então vocês podem usar a legenda do YouTube por agora, mas depois eu vou colocar a legenda, vou subir um vídeo novo com legendas e tudo mais, eu não sei quando, então por agora vai ser em inglês, tá? Desculpa, mas é o que tem pra hoje. Ok, so Becky, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. So maybe you want to present yourself a little bit?
Okay. So I'm Becky. I don't know how long we've known each other now. When did
1
you...
year? What? It has been 1 year now.
Wow,
because we met in
that's crazy.
September. Yeah,
That's crazy.
1 year, 2 months.
Okay,
Really strong relationship.
So yeah, I've been a recruiter for 3 years, technical recruiter for 3 years here in Sweden. And that's how I met you. I recruited you. I stole you from Germany.
Don't let the Germans know.
No. On your way to Germany to sign a contract, and I was like, "Hey, come to Sweden instead."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not even know where Sweden was.
It was. No, many people don't ever. Often people think that I'm taking them to Switzerland, but it gets very confusing sometimes. So yeah, I've been working in technical recruitment, working with a number of different companies around Sweden, large kind of big names that you'll know of, but also a lot of small startups as well. So and the company that I've been working with, we also do a lot with the relocation and visa process as well. So that's something that I've got a bit of an understanding of as well.
Yeah, so let's get started.
Okay.
How are the opportunities for junior developers here in Scandinavia in general?
I mean, there are a lot of companies though. So Scandinavia in general and the whole of Europe is looking for developers, like really, really desperate for developers. Obviously, kind of junior positions, it is easier for them to find people in Europe to take those junior positions. So there's not going to be as many positions for juniors. And I would say if you're straight out of university or if you've only just started, then it's going to be a lot more difficult. But if you've got kind of 1 or 2 years as a kind of junior or a lot of kind of stuff that you've done while you've been at university and things like that, there are opportunities. But it is going to be harder to find those jobs and to kind of prove yourself, I think, a little bit as well. But they are out there. You just have to kind of talk to more recruiters and see what's out there.
Mm-hmm. And so for junior developers, it's kind of more essential to have like several projects on GitHub and...
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like any other junior position that you go to in any country, even if it's your own country. You know, companies want to see that you've built stuff and that you can build stuff and that you can kind of talk through what you've built and things like that. So yeah, it's definitely important, and especially it's even more important for a junior to have a good portfolio of stuff that you've kind of built and go, this is what I can do, sort of thing. And also, if you, especially kind of for Scandinavia and places in the Nordics, it's important to have some sort of contextualize about who you are as well. So it's not just about, I mean, it's a very kind of different kind of market in the sense that they want to know about you. They want to know what you're interested in, they want to know who you are as a person. So it's not going to be just about your skills, it's going to be about who you are and what you're interested in and what you do in your spare time and things like that. So they want to see the whole person, not just the developer.
Cultural fit.
Yeah, cultural fit, but it's even more kind of for it's even more important for a junior to kind of be able to say, this is what I'm passionate about, this is what I'm interested in, this is what I want to do. Because obviously for a senior developer they can just give a list of all their previous jobs and they're like, yep, cool, great, come.
This is pretty much what happens.
Yeah.
This was my next question, like how do a junior developer then should build their CV to be attractive but at the same point not lie about their skills?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and like I say, it's always important to have that summary that says who you are, what you do, what you've been working on. Make, you know, I mean, CV is a whole nother video. It's just like, you know, how to build a CV is a whole
we should do a video about it.
But yeah, make it easy to read and make it kind of have a summary at the top about who you are, what you want, you know, what you're interested in, what you want to grow into and things like that. And then list kind of your jobs up till now, even if they're kind of other stuff that you've done. If they've got some sort of relationship to tech, then it's important that you put it on there, because it shows that I see some people with kind of who are junior who just put like the last tech job they did, which was like part-time, whatever it was, and I'm just like, no, I want to see everything that you've done. Yeah, I want to see everything that you've done.
Because sometimes, like, if you worked in finance before, you would be a great fit for fintech because you understand the business, you know.
Yeah.
So your previous job are important as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. And put on your skills. Do not rank your skills. Don't say that I'm like 5 out of 5 in Node. I hate when people do that. It's like,
Did you develop it?
Oh no, it's not just that. It's like, you know, what scale is this measured on? This is just your scale, like, compared to
okay.
So it means nothing, and it's just annoying.
So those CVs that has the stars, like,
I
CSS.
hate it. All recruiters hate it. They're like, what is this? This means nothing to anyone.
Good to know.
I talk to hiring managers and they look at it and they go, if somebody puts that they've got like 5 out of 5 in something, they get annoyed because they say, well, does this person think they know everything already? And that's not what they want. They want people, even who are senior, they want people who want to learn more and develop and become better at it. And if they think that they are the best in the world at this already, then they don't want to hire them. So yeah, I would stay clear of it. But put your skills on there. But don't rank it.
Don't scale it.
Don't scale it. No,
okay. Yeah, I've never scaled that on my CV because I was just like, who am I comparing to?
Yeah, exactly. It means nothing. It absolutely means nothing because it's just your scale and nobody's in your brain, so you don't know what that means. So yeah.
That's good. That's a great input. Which languages opens more doors? Can I get a guess on JavaScript?
Well, I think JavaScript. I mean, everyone needs a front end, right? So that is a big one. JavaScript, definitely. And even, you know, especially kind of if you know, if you're a front end developer who knows a bit of Node as well, that's useful as well for everyone. So yeah, JavaScript would probably be top of my list. When it comes to kind of Sweden and the Swedish market at the moment, Java and Scala are huge.
Ooh.
So that's
I thought it was Python though.
No, not in Sweden.
Wow,
So,
it's funny because all my friends that are here, they're backends. It's pretty much like Python, and I was like, Python is a thing.
Hardly ever. No. I always joke with my old colleagues about the fact that Stockholm is built on Java and Scala, and more and more people are moving to Scala as well. People are quite interested in it. I think people aren't kind of building it in the same sort of in a functional way. Sometimes I think they're just writing it in a Java sort of way, but still, it is the kind of the buzzwords on the back end at the moment. But yeah, definitely JavaScript is a big one. But there's opportunities for loads of different people in different areas. It's just finding them really. But yeah, those are the ones that we get asked for the most, is JavaScript and Java Scala.
Mm-hmm. What do you think are the main technologies that usually are required, if you could say like a top 5 or top 10 is too much, top 5?
What, in the sense of languages or?
Anything, like usually when you get a job description that you need to find people, what are the things that most likely?
I mean, like I say, people want JavaScript people, they want Java Scala. People are quite interested in the DevOps culture at the moment, so people want people who are interested in DevOps culture, maybe back-end kind of working with containers, Docker, Kubernetes, things like that. That tends to be a big thing.
Wow.
People are, they don't care really if you've done it too much, but as long as you're interested and want to work with it, then that's important. But it's the same in all kind of cultures and kind of areas around the world where these languages sometimes they become kind of the buzzwords and things like that, and these are the key things.
The hype.
The hype is like, when React was just big and everyone wanted to work with React, and they still do. It's a huge thing in Sweden and I would say around Europe as well. People, when it kind of first became a big thing, everyone switched to it and started working with React, and now
such a
there's a lot of
now
there's a lot of companies that are working with React. It's similar with Vue, which is starting to get a bit more
bigger
as
now.
well. Yeah, as well. But that's the same with Docker and Kubernetes, is that it's become a big thing. So yeah, working in with those technologies or at least having an interest in it is important as well. So yeah, that's what I would say is the big things. So React for JavaScript is a big one.
Okay, especially Sweden, right?
Yeah, definitely. Stockholm is there's a lot of companies working with React.
I still work with Vue, okay?
And there are companies that want to work with Vue. I mean, I talked to a few that want to move from React and go to Vue and things like that. But it's still big. And like I say, backend, Java, Scala, DevOps culture is a big, that would be.
It is a thing now.
That would be the thing. That would be the buzzwords to get into your CVs or job interview questions.
Do they move people from other countries to work in other areas that's not development? So product support, PO, and
yeah, I mean they do. It's not my area of expertise, so I don't know. I mean, I tend to work just with developers, But yeah, they do in some cases if you're experienced in those areas and you have a lot of kind of knowledge and a knowledge about certain markets. So if somebody's international companies who want product support in different countries and things like that, then yeah, absolutely.
Because they can use the language.
Exactly.
And stuff, right?
I mean, that's a big bonus, but also understanding those markets as well is important as well. So they want people who understand the markets and things like that as well as speak the language. So yeah, they do. But it's not my area of expertise, so I can't really give you too much.
Bom, gente, por esse vídeo vão ser só essas perguntas respondidas. Eu vou colocar a parte 2 e aí vocês vão ter o resto das perguntas respondidas, tá bom? Então, beijos. Tchau, tchau!